Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, fellow souls on the journey of creating a harmonious living space and a serene mind at every stage of life. Have you ever looked around your home and noticed things that seem to just take up space without being truly useful, yet you find it difficult to let them go? As the years pass, it's entirely natural for clutter to gradually accumulate. Old furniture, stacks of untouched papers, sentimental items tucked away in corners. Our homes become repositories not just of objects, but of layers of memories and habits. But here's the truth. Before you reach the age of 70, there are certain types of household items that become particularly important to declutter. And doing so isn't merely about creating more physical space. It's about cultivating a home that feels lighter, easier to manage, and more in tune with the life you want to live at this stage. It's an act of self-care, liberating not only physical space, but mental space as well. Today, we will explore together 6 specific categories of household items that might be weighing you down more than you realize. Whether it's things kept out of habit, outdated belongings no longer serving a purpose, or objects that subtly add stress to your daily routine, you'll discover why letting them go can bring unexpected relief. More importantly, you'll understand that this decluttering isn't about loss, but about freedom. Freedom from the burden of the past, freedom to fully enjoy the present. One of the biggest culprits of household clutter is old, worn out, or unused furniture. Over the years, it's easy to accumulate extra chairs, tables, and cabinets that might have been useful once but now sit unused, taking up valuable space and gathering dust. That bulky recliner no one sits in, the oversized dining table and used for large gatherings for years, the dresser with sticky drawers that frustrates you every time. These items aren't adding value to your life. They're just occupying space and potentially causing irritation. Furthermore, as we get older, having too much furniture can make navigating the home more difficult, increasing the risk of bumps, trips, or simply feeling overwhelmed. A clear, easily navigable space is safer and more comfortable. Consider Mr. Frank, 74, who lived in the same house for decades and accumulated much furniture. He eventually realized moving around was harder, cleaning took longer, and some rooms felt more like storage. When his daughter pointed out he had 5 chairs in the living room but only used 2, he decided it was time for a change. Starting room by room, letting go of items without a real purpose. The broken chair, the cumbersome coffee table, brought him unexpected relief. His home felt more open, inviting, and easier to live in. Remember, furniture should enhance your life. When it becomes mere dead weight, it drains energy. You don't need a house packed with furniture to feel like home. Often, less is more. Ask yourself, when did I last actually use this? If you have to think hard, it's probably time to let it go. An easily navigated, clean, enjoyable space is far more valuable. Similarly, clothes you never wear represent another burden in the closet. We all hold on to clothing we no longer wear, perhaps a suit that hasn't fit in years, a dress from a long ago special occasion, or piles of old t-shirts untouched in drawers. Before 70, it's time for a serious wardrobe review. Ask yourself, do I really need all of this? A closet full of unworn clothes doesn't just take up physical space. It adds unnecessary mental load. Clothes hold memories, but your closet should reflect who you are today, not who you used to be. Mrs. Linda, 72, had a packed closet but regularly wore only a few items. Dresses from the 80s, jackets untouched for decades, shoes that hurt her feet, they frustrated her daily. When she finally sorted everything into 3 piles, love and wear no longer fit/comfortable, keeping just in case, she realized letting go of the unworn items wasn't a loss. She was gaining space, clarity, and a wardrobe that made life easier. Decluttering clothes simplifies your daily routine, makes finding what you enjoy wearing effortless, and removes unnecessary baggage. Plus, someone else could benefit from those clothes. If your closet overflows with unworn items, ask, do I really need this? If it doesn't fit, is uncomfortable, or hasn't been worn in years, let it go. You deserve a wardrobe that works for you, not one that weighs you down. Another often overlooked area is the bathroom cabinet, filled with expired medications and old toiletries. These items accumulate unnoticed. Old pain relievers, half-used prescriptions never finished, skincare products bought but disliked. Expired medications lose effectiveness and can sometimes become harmful. Keeping old prescriptions just in case is risky. If you need that medication again, consult your doctor for a current prescription suited to your present health needs. Toiletries like lotions, sunscreens, and perfumes also expire. Using them past their prime can cause skin irritation or infections. Mr. Robert, 75, realized his medicine cabinet was full of expired and unneeded items when searching for a bandage. Clearing them out brought relief and a sense of safety. Decluttering this area isn't just about tidiness. It's about safety, having what you actually need, and letting go of unnecessary risks and space fillers. Check your cabinets. Dispose of expired medications safely. Check local guidelines. Don't just trash or flush. Discard prescriptions you no longer need. Be honest about toiletries. If in use for over a year, you likely won't use them. Let them go and enjoy the simplicity of having only what you truly need and use. Old papers, documents, and unused mail represent a common, yet easily ignored form of clutter. Over years, paper accumulates in piles, drawers, folders, and boxes kept just in case. Old bills, expired warranties, manuals for discarded appliances. The amount of unnecessary paperwork in most homes is staggering. Before 70, it's time to take control. Paper clutter isn't just a space issue. It causes stress. Think of the frustration searching for an important document amidst stacks of irrelevant papers, or the overwhelm of unopened mail piling up. The reality is, most papers we keep are no longer necessary. Mrs. Barbara, 73, had a filing cabinet full of documents spanning decades. Struggling to find an insurance paper made her realize how much was outdated. She painstakingly went through everything, keeping only essential current legal, financial, and medical documents. She reduced her paperwork by over half and finally knew exactly where to find what she needed. Decluttering papers frees up mental space as much as physical space. With today's technology, many important records are accessible digitally. Sort critically. Shred old statements and expired contracts. Recycle old manuals. Keep only essentials and organize them for easy access. Handle mail immediately. Toss junk mail, pay bills, and file only necessary receipts. Cancel unread subscriptions. Keep only papers that truly serve a purpose. This organization brings significant peace of mind. The kitchen is another hotspot for accumulating kitchen items you never use. Cabinets filled with mismatched containers, drawers stuffed with utensils never used, old pots and pans gathering dust. Before 70, clearing out kitchen clutter that creates chaos is essential. Many hold onto items out of habit. Fancy dishes saved for a special occasion that never arrives, small appliances bought years ago and untouched since, duplicates of tools. But a kitchen filled with unused items doesn't make life easier. It makes it harder. It takes up valuable storage, makes finding needed items difficult, and can discourage cooking. Mr. George, 76, realized his kitchen was full of gadgets and cookware he rarely used after tripping over unused baking sheets. He decided to go through section by section, asking, "Do I actually use this?" If the answer was no, it was set aside. Duplicates, expired spices, the bread maker used once, all gone or donated. His kitchen became more functional, organized, and easier to use. Letting go of unused kitchen items creates a space that works for you. Cooking becomes simpler, cleaning faster, and countertops clearer. You need essentials, not an overflowing kitchen. Look around your kitchen. If an item has been collecting dust for years, it's time to let it go. A kitchen with only what you use is easier to manage and makes daily life smoother. Finally, perhaps the most challenging category, sentimental items that no longer serve a positive purpose. Old letters, gifts, souvenirs, boxes of memories. These carry emotional weight, making them hard to discard. We fear losing the memory along with the object. But before 70, it's important to ask if these items are bringing joy or just taking up space and potentially causing emotional burden. Many hold onto sentimental items out of guilt. These things remind us of important moments, but can become overwhelming when they pile up. Remember, memories live in you, not in objects. Keeping excessive sentimental clutter doesn't honor the past. It just makes the present harder to manage. Mrs. Helen, 78, had boxes of keepsakes filling a storage unit. The thought of discarding anything felt impossible initially. What if she forgot the memories? But she shifted her approach, becoming selective. She kept truly meaningful things: her wedding album, a few cherished letters, a small collection of souvenirs that made her smile. The rest, she let go, donating useful items, taking photos of things she wanted to remember digitally. Unexpectedly, she felt relief. Decluttering sentimental items isn't forgetting. It's making space to fully enjoy the present. Keep the best, let go of the rest. Surround yourself with things bringing happiness now, not objects weighing you down. Do you need every keepsake to remember? Or can you hold the memories in your heart while freeing up space in your home? At this stage, the most valuable things bring peace and joy daily. As we conclude, reflect on these 6 types of household items. Decluttering before 70 isn't just about making space. It's about creating a home that feels lighter, easier to manage, and more aligned with the life you want to live now. Every item let go isn't a loss. It's a step towards simplicity, clarity, and peace of mind. Perhaps you recognize some of these categories in your own home. Perhaps you've already begun the process. Or maybe this discussion offers a new perspective. Decluttering isn't just about things. It's about freedom. Now, I would love to hear from you. What resonated most with you from these insights? Please share one thing you learned today and how you plan to apply it to your life in the comments below. Your shares are valuable encouragement and help us all learn together. Reading your comments gives us great motivation. If you found this content helpful, please press the like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss other insightful discussions, and share this video with those you care about. Your support is the driving force that allows us to continue creating meaningful content. Thank you so much for joining me to the end. Wishing you a lighter living space and a more peaceful mind. See you in the next video.